Hello there, D-Man here, and today I am going to be reviewing Fullmetal Alchemist and Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Now, these two shows are really great, okay? And I would suggest watching them both because they're just that good. Um, there are things that Fullmetal Alchemist does better and Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood does better. Like, let's start off with Fullmetal Alchemist, which was the first show. So it followed the manga to a certain point, but then diverged. Which is the difference between the two. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood followed the manga pretty much, but Fullmetal Alchemist is this Fullmetal Alchemist didn't follow the manga very much. Well, it did to a certain point until it diverged, obviously. Um, and both of these shows are great because they're like they're awesome shows, and there are things that one does better than the other, and the other one does better than the other. Okay, so let's start off with Full Metal Alchemist, bro. Let's start with Full Metal Alchemist. Okay, so basically, Full Metal Alchemist, uh, it gives the homunculi a story, like a backstory, or at least some of them. Well, the majority of them. I like the way it handles the homunculi better in it. It's just a really cool thing to see. The way it handles the homunculi, I really like it on that front. Obviously, um, that's just my saying, I guess. So I love the way it handles the homunculi on the first one, and there might be spoilers on this. Uh, and also I like the way where it draws out the story a lot more, which I'll get into on the second one for sure. So it draws out the story a lot more in the first ones, but it has a really uh, bad ending, I would say. Like a really, really bad ending. Like the ending, basically, Al goes to a different dimension and with his dad and some stuff. No, wait, not Al. I mean Ed. Just goes to a different dimension and stuff. It's kind of weird. Um, and then the movie comes out, which is like supposed to clarify everything, which I think makes it even worse because it basically takes him away from Renry, which I think is stupid. And I was like, that's a sucky ending. So it was a sucky ending no matter what you did. It was just a sucky ending, obviously. um, but the second one was great in the fact that if you watch the first one, it would skip over all those beginning parts. It would like basically one episode per those things. It'd be like really fast, which is awesome. It's like, oh yeah, that's good because I didn't want to watch all those episodes again. But if you do, you have to watch the first part. Obviously, you have to watch Fullmetal Alchemist and then watch Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood because Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood deviates after when it starts listening to the manga. It starts listening to the manga more. Excuse me. It has like this epic end fight scene. But I will say this, okay? I do not like the end or the way they treat the homunculi at all. The homunculi in the first one actually had backstories and stuff, and it was really cool. But the homunculi on this one didn't. But they had a lot better things on this one, like better fight scenes and stuff like that. Um, it was awesome, but yet not awesome. It was awesome, but yet the ending wasn't awesome. Okay, so the ending fight was awesome, but the ending itself was kind of lackluster. It wasn't as bad as Fullmetal Alchemist, but the Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood ending was fairly bad. I mean, in my personal opinion, it was very lackluster. I guess we got to see everything. I guess I just wanted more. I should say. I don't know why. I just wanted more from it. Kind of like Full Metal Alchemist. I wanted a better ending, but this one I wanted a more of an ending. It just kind of gave me like a lackluster ending. which is okay, but it was like meh. So the first one was like, what the fuck? The second one was like, meh. Like Full Metal Alchemist ending, what the fuck? That sucked. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, meh. That was meh. It was meh. Uh, I do like the way that they got together with Wenry and stuff like that, and that Al got his body back, and he wasn't a child in this one because in the first one he turns into a child, which is really stupid. Uh, but other than those two things, it had like a lackluster ending. The first one had a bad ending. The second one had a lackluster ending. Uh, Obviously, you have to decide for yourself. But if you're like, I'm only gonna watch one of them, right? Uh, I would definitely suggest Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood rather than Full Metal Alchemist because the Brotherhood one's better, but the Full Metal Alchemist does have a lot more with like the chimeras and stuff like that, which is which is cool to me. But the second one's better still. Uh, but the second one has a matte ending, and the first one has like a bad ending. But it's really all up to you what you think the endings are. Some people think it's great, some people don't. It's really up to you. So that was my review of Full Metal Alchemist and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Uh, yeah, pretty much. Uh, like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, stay sane, my friends.